Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks' best country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks News, sponsored by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Hey. Good morning, Sarah and Diana. This morning, Ethan is helping with the tornado damage up in Wisconsin.
Wow.
And I was like out of the mix for a couple days. Didn't even know that it hit, to be honest with you.
Well,
so
it seems like he's always like the go guy for Convoy, because he is.
He's the go guy. Yeah, that's right. That's
wow.
right. So thanks for filling in.
You
Diana.
bet.
And thanks for tuning in to everybody else. All right, we begin with some news. This is a pretty wild story. A cold case is no longer. The arrest of 3 men has brought a lot of hope in a case from Berry County that has been unsolved for 25 years. Mark Scott, Bobby Scott, and David Scott are all charged in the 1999 murder of 14-year-old Justin Hokut. He was found dead near railroad tracks outside Seligman. Investigators say a fresh review of that evidence and new witness interviews helped move the case forward. Authorities say the investigation is continuing as they're looking for more information. But again, they have made some arrests.
Wow. Well, it's good when
Can you
case
imagine?
Is not cold anymore. I mean, the closure, I think, for the family is just that time. I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Well, city utilities, they're receiving a $3 million state grant to modernize Springfield's electric system. The funding, along with a local match, will help replace aging utility poles. We've all seen them out there. Transformers to reduce power outages. Obviously, the work is scheduled to begin later next year, with areas experiencing the most frequent outages receiving priority. The project builds on other reliability improvements already planned by city utilities. So exciting.
Yeah. Well, did you watch the World Cup? I can't remember if you were were you a super fan? Okay.
Well, my brother-in-law is Argentinian. So yes.
It only makes sense.
Messy.
I feel like you're half Argentinian, but you're not, right?
No.
Like, aren't you?
Until I open my mouth and people realize I'm from America.
Yeah.
When I did go to Argentina, people started speaking, Spanish to me. And I was like, hablo un poco español. ¿Dónde está el baño? Anyway,
I feel like, you could. You should. In fact, you should. Because this next story is fun. And I feel like coming off the World Cup, it gives it a little extra oomph. So here we go.
Okay.
Springfield City Council is preparing to extend a partnership with the United Soccer League to continue exploring the option of possibly a downtown soccer stadium. The proposed facility would be built next to the Route 66 Stadium, aka Hammond's Field, on a former quarry and landfill site. The city would pay up to $75,000 to do some pre-work, some like pre-development, if the agreement is approved. City Council is going to be holding a public hearing before voting on it next month.
Well, I think that's exciting. I don't know. I'm sure people have opinions. I am
very excited about it, but I'm a big fan of the sport. And so I don't know. Like, I have no idea if we're big enough. I mean, I know they did the feasibility study, so I'm just trusting the feasibility study.
Right. And when I worked at parks, I mean, there was constantly challenges, I think, of not having enough space because you have growing programs and whatnot. Not that they would allow, regular patrons like us to use the facility, but who knows? All right. Well, speaking of the city council has approved a 25-year tax abatement to help Andy's Frozen Custard build a new corporate headquarters in Northeast Springfield. The $32 million project is expected to create 16 new jobs while retaining 54 existing positions. Several proposed changes to the incentive package failed before the final plan passed on a 7-2 vote. Construction will include office buildings and a warehouse on a 10-acre site.
Hmm. Cool. Okay.
We did go to Andy's just the other day, and I made my kid buy it in cash.
Oh, that's funny.
And then I had him count out coins because he had like $8. And I'm like, hey, I'll take your dollar and you take my change. And folks, we got some work to do.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's like 10 to 10 to 10. He's like, why would you do that? Why don't you just give them all of it and tell them keep the change? And I go, because we're on a budget and they make a good hourly salary.
Yeah. I remember Caroline, I cannot remember what the occasion was, but she had to learn how to count back change young. Like, I mean, it was not a lemonade stand. I don't know what it was, but there was something. And she was like the only one who could do it. And I was like, homeschool.
It's my worst fear. Please don't make me count back.
It's not mine. I was a waitress forever. So like
I was too, but I didn't do it like that. I mean, like I just would hand people their change.
That's funny. That's funny.
But like, remember when Sonic had the little coin changers and they would give them back? Anyways, back to the news. But
I worked at Chili's. Where were you?
Oh my goodness. I was at a restaurant called Jim's, not Jim's Steakhouse and Pub. My first waitressing job was at a Jim's restaurant in Texas. They're kind of like an IHOP, and they got a big cowboy mascot.
Did you wear a hat?
No, that was not part of the uniform, Sarah.
Yeah,
but I did make a mean milkshake.
Yeah. I worked at Chili's, and this was in college, like many, many years ago, but I was there forever. 4 years, I guess it was actually not forever. But I wore what was called like a sizzle head. Like I became a sizzle head. I think that was cool. To be honest with you, I don't even remember, but I was like, I'm a sizzle head now. Like I have the badge. Like I have the thing on my.
You've earned your right to wear the stuff. That's a hoot. Oh, funny. I could go on and on, I'm sure. Okay, I know. I'm like, okay, it's your turn, I think.
Okay. MoDOT is inviting the public to review planned improvements along US Highway 60 in Berry and Lawrence counties. The $14.2 million project will include roundabouts east of Monette, new turn lanes at several intersections, and then some resurfacing between Monette and Marionville. Construction is expected to start in the spring of next year, so spring of 27. A virtual meeting is underway right now, like between now and August 4th. And then they also have an in-person meeting on August 4th in Aurora, where you can go look at the renderings, ask questions, et cetera, et cetera.
Share opinions. I'm sure they love that. Tell me how you feel about roundabouts. I hate them.
Well, you know, it's weird. Like you've heard Ethan complain about roundabouts before, but he loves them now. So
I like them a lot. It doesn't stop traffic. You yield and you go, or you stop.
Yeah. In Diana's case, she apparently never stops. She just yields and goes. Just kidding.
Oh, there's a lot more I could probably say. Yeah. I do tend to drive the worst in my family. I'll just say I'll drive the worst. I drive the worst in my family, and Life 360 backs it up because I had like 80 risky events. Because it tracks that. Our 17-year-old had like 10. He's such a good grandpa driver. I love it. And then my husband had like, 5. Yeah. And I had like 83.
So I just have the free version of that. Like maybe I should pay for that. I don't even know, but I don't know
how much it is. It's worth it though.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think it's great, but like, we now have Life 360 ever since our teenagers started driving.
For sure.
But like, I don't lean into it. You know why? Because I like remember the days where I couldn't track every movement. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not really a stressed out person. Maybe it's because I don't know all the things.
Yeah. So I just
stock it.
It keeps me from having to say, hey, where are you at? Where are you at? What are you doing? And I look on Life 360. I'm like, oh, that's where you're at.
I'd probably feel differently if she like had a boyfriend or something, maybe, Yeah.
Is there a camera option with that? Just kidding. I'm FaceTiming you now. Just kidding.
She would like be mortified if I even said that. I was totally kidding, by the way.
For sure. Oh, same with our boys. Okay. Well, after a wet spring and hot summer, MoDOT crews are busy mowing roadsides across Missouri. Drivers, especially like me, are reminded to slow down when approaching tractor mowers, which may travel as slowly as 2 to 5 miles per hour. So just pack your patience. Officials also urge motorists to pass only when it's safe and legal. Anyone who sees tall grass blocking visibility at intersections, they can report it to MoDOT, and I'm sure they appreciate it when you do.
Okay. This next story is interesting to me. Missouri is continuing to see rapid growth in the Amish community. How about that? We now rank 7th in the nation for the growth of the population in the Amish community. New estimates show that Missouri's Amish has grown nearly 26% since 2021. So in 5 years, we've grown nearly 26%. That is more than double the national average growth. Seymour is Missouri's largest Amish settlement with more than 4,300 residents, and farmland cost down in Seymour cheaper than than it is as you get closer to the city of Springfield. So more families are being attracted to that area.
You know what else I think it is? What? 2 things. Number 1, I think they tend to have more babies than the national average. I'll just say it. I think they are growing because of that. And also, I think they're growing because quality craftsmanship, where has that gone? And so because of that,
it's not lost on them.
No, I love it. I love their honey. I like their bread and baked goods.
Yeah. You're right I know that the national birth average right now, weirdly that we're in this conversation because I looked this up 2 days ago, on a whim.
Isn't it less than reason. 1?
No, it was it's 2.1. I think it is. Okay. 2.1.
Yeah.
But it is way lower than it's ever been. Ever.
Well, I met a guy the other day and he's like, "Oh, I'm one of 8 boys and I have 2 other two sisters." And I go, "You're one of 10 kids?"
Yeah.
That's
like me, by the way. Did you know?
No.
But we have one dad. There's several different moms. Yes. Oh. But my dad is probably watching thanks a lot, Sarah. Sorry. But that's the truth. But yeah, I'm one of 10. So yeah.
Okay. No, that's no, I'm not.
But it's funny because whenever I was in my growing up years and I would say that I was one of 10, they're like, "Oh, are you Mormon? No. Are you Catholic? No. Oh, your mom just likes to have babies? No, my dad. Which is so fun. He would laugh at that, but it's just really funny because you there's certain lines of questioning that come with siblings. Just
Wow, it keeps the conversation spicy, don't it?
I never have a dull moment,
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, moving on, keeping the news rolling. The Community Blood Center of the Ozarks and the Springfield Cardinals, they're teaming up for the 22nd annual Bleed Red Blood Drive on Friday, July 31st. Donations will be accepted at the Springfield and Joplin donation centers, with donors receiving Cardinal tickets, special gifts, and a chance to win additional prizes. How exciting. The officials say that the region is especially low on O negative blood and are urging eligible donors to make an appointment. So if you're healthy, feeling well, give some blood. It's probably time for me to do that. It's been a while since I've done that.
Yes.
I love giving blood.
Yeah.
If fantastic. You don't pass out. And even if you do.
Yeah.
You might consider it.
Yeah. Okay, this is fun. Comedian and actor Rob Schneider is coming to Springfield this fall. I only know who he is because I had to look him up. This is how sheltered apparently I was, except for actually not at all. The former Saturday Night Live cast member will perform at the Gilloy's Theater on Saturday, November 21st. He's known for stand-up comedy as well as film roles in movies including The Waterboy, 50 First Dates, and Grown Ups. Tickets go on sale Thursday, day after tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So get ready for that tickets. If you are interested in getting a ticket.
Yeah, all inappropriate movies, but hilarious.
Yeah,
with Rob Schneider.
Wait, hold on, I'm gonna look him up. And then he looks familiar, but I would not have actually been able to place him.
Yeah,
had I not Googled.
I have. Unfortunately, fortunately, I have. Yeah, he's a hoot. All right. And the Ozark Empire Fair will offer special sensory-friendly experience on Monday, August 3rd from 1 until 3. So if you got a kiddo with sensory issues, this is really cool. From 1 to 3 in the afternoon on August 3rd, carnival rides will operate without flashing lights or music, and public address announcements will be paused to create a more calmer environment. The day also coincides with the fair's $3 day, featuring discounted admission, parking, food items, and rides. So how nice that they're offering this for just all different walks of life, and not it's the fair.
Yeah.
I
do got to get out to the fair every year.
Go.
Some way, somehow, I always get out to the fair. Do you?
I went out to the fair for years when I was working at the radio station. We would always have a booth where we would pass out fans. And this has been like eons ago, but yes, we did the fair. We did it up, got my little root beer gallon thing and got my corn dog, and I was a happy camper.
That's awesome. That's so fun. Yeah. Enjoy it, folks.
Thanks. Happy Wednesday.
Thanks for tuning in, Diana. Yeah. You're the best. We hope to see you back here tomorrow morning. And until then, have a fantastic hump day.
Woo woo.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Command Family Medicine, Whole Hog Cafe, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Wednesday in the Ozarks. It is July 29th, and we have some better weather on the way for today. That is the good news that I have to share with you this afternoon. Temperatures are going to feel a whole lot better. Numbers likely topping out in the 80s today in a lot of places, low 90s for others, but better than yesterday. And we don't have those excessive heat warnings or heat advisories in place today across the Ozarks. What we do have a bit better chance of today is going to be an isolated storm chance. I know a handful of you saw some rain yesterday, but today the big weather story is that there are more seasonable temperatures in the forecast. They're going to return today, and they last for the rest of the week. And through the weekend, it may actually be cooler than average. We've got numbers dropping as we head closer to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this weekend. It will be a welcome change after the heat and extreme heat that we had around this week. Opportunities for isolated showers and thunderstorms will develop. We have this stationary boundary kind of draped across the southern counties in our viewing area, and conditions are likely going to be unsettled as we head into each afternoon. No big rain chances in the forecast, but anywhere from a 20 to 40% chance for some afternoon downpours each day. That's what's going to be in the forecast. I'll call it scattered storm chances in the forecast through the rest of the week. The best chance for rain this week, it's going to occur Thursday into Friday. And there's at least some potential for excessive rainfall, a slight risk of excessive rainfall. On Thursday, I think the best rain chances are going to be north of I-44. On Friday, best rain chances are going to be east of Highway 65. So there will be some rain and storms to contend with as we head closer to the end of the work week's forecast. Also in the weather headlines, we have this best chance for rain Thursday night into Friday. Then by the weekend, it may be unseasonably cool. So we could start the week with excessive heat warnings and then be talking about high temperatures in the 70s in some places. On Saturday, it is going to be a wild swing with 30-degree drop in temperatures for the afternoon highs coming our way. By Sunday, temperatures will still be very cool, numbers in the low 80s. Beautiful summer weather. It looks like a great weekend for outdoor activities. However, there may be some isolated shower chances lingering in central Missouri or the eastern Ozarks as we head into Saturday. And the rain chance looks very minimal on Sunday, but there's still about a 10% chance out there. Around the country, today, the big weather's headline, if you've watched national news, is going to be the potential for flash flooding. That's expected today across much of the Northeast. We also have dangerous heat that's expanding from the southern United States all the way into the Southwest. And then super heavy rain, monsoonal rain continues for portions of the Four Corners. And we will see opportunities for heavy downpours out in that western part of the country as well. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I left you with yesterday was this: where in Death Valley was the record-breaking 134.1 degrees Fahrenheit measured? That's actual air temperature, by the way, not heat index value. Do you think the place was called A, Badwater Basin, B, Furnace Creek, C, Devil's Golf Course, or D, Zabriskie Point? Well, the appropriately named Furnace Creek is the answer. So congrats. If B was your guess, yes, a record-breaking 134.1 sounds terrible. And if there actually was any water in that creek ever, it would be certain to burn you if you were going to get in. All right, here's that trivia question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. What movie was filmed in Death Valley? Do you think it was A, E.T., B, Alien, C, Star Wars, or D, Mars? Which movie was filmed, at least in part, in Death Valley? You can let me know your guess. That's at the website. It is aroundtheozarks.com. While you're there, make sure you check out the forecast page. There is up-to-the-minute weather posted all day long at the website. It's aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for listening this morning, and a big shout out to our sponsors: Command Family Medicine, Whole Hog Cafe, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Thanks so much for listening. I'll be right back here tomorrow morning. Stay cool today. Isolated storm chance through the afternoon, so you might want to throw the umbrella in the car. Might come in handy later today. Have a great one. We'll chat again on Thursday.